middle of downtown Ericsson Stadium, where a sellout crowd of over 73,000 is here looking for a Panther victory #1 and to check out the exciting Doug Flutie. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Patrick, along with Joe Theismann and Paul McGuire. It's great to have you with us. Buffalo comes in 3-3 after a winless September. They are undefeated in October and looking to go 4-0 to end the month. And Joe, right in the middle of all that excitement, a name from the past, Doug Flutie.
He really is a name from the past, Mike. He spent 6 MVP seasons up in the Canadian Football League. Actually played 8 MVP in 6 of them. He's brought a magic to this Buffalo Bill football team where everybody believes in what he does. He's an improvisational scrambler. When he gets out and tries to make plays, there's never a dead play. He is the leader of this football team right now. He's taken over, done an excellent job. And when you talk to the players...
In the stadium, let's check in on the sideline with Solomon Wilcox. Flutie with time. Flutie. That's why they have fallen in love with him in Buffalo.
There's no such thing as a bad play when Doug Flutie drops back to pass.
Flutie on a naked boot. Shovel pass. Reamersma. First down. Oh, he's showing you the whole playbook on the first series.
How much more can one man do? First time he scrambles and runs for a first.
Simply hasn't been able to get off the field. Flutie with time, throws complete, and diving for the first down, Eric Moulds. There is a marker down on the play. Use the timeout. Flutie straight back, unloads for Moulds. And he got it. What a catch at the 20. He beat Doug Evans 31 yards. What a catch.
What a terrific throw over the outside shoulder. But Eric Moulds is working on Doug Evans. Remember, Evans only had running basically uncontested. Terrific job of keeping your feet in and focusing on the ball.
Not a bad throw, huh?
No, not a bad throw at all. Gets both feet down.
Flutie so far, 3 out of 3, 50 yards. He's rushed for another 10. Over the middle, behind, caught by Moulds. Touchdown. Evans had a shot at it off his hands, and Moulds catches.
I'll tell you, here's one that Flutie gets away with. I mean, if Evans has got 2 hands, this is a great possibility for an interception. Doug Evans' left hand has got a cast on it, and it's hindered him all year since he broke it. But watch this throw. If Doug Evans has 2 hands, he makes this interception. It bounces off his chest, but great concentration by Eric Moulds to get the touchdown.
The point after by Christie is good. And the Buffalo Bills march the length of the field to start the game and take a 7-0 lead. And tonight they want to run the football. Holisek, nice tackle. The Panthers offense now run. Head start, 2nd and 8. Smith, running room. Across the 40, 45, midfield. Antoine Smith finally stopped by Brent Alexander, but it's a gain of 21. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. Flutie with time and throws a strike. It's a first down to Kevin Williams. His 11th catch of the year, and Eric Davis took him out of bounds, a gain of 19.
Watch number
3 wide receivers. Flutie with the out, throws another strike to the 25-yard line. That's Andre Reed.
What the Buffalo Bills are doing is they're putting Doug Flutie in the shotgun to give him an opportunity to see the lanes, to see the field a little bit easier.
Christie is at 7 of 11 this season. This one through the heart of the uprights, and the Buffalo Bills have scored on consecutive. Berline under pressure. Nice throw down the middle. That's complete to tight end Wesley Walls. Gain of 23.
I said it does.
And was named the team's MVP. Burline on first down. Is it a catch at the 17? Did Muhammad come up with it? No call yet. The officials huddling.
4 guys have not made a call yet. Nobody gave any signal, but they're spotting the ball.
Well, you know what? When you look at each one, here's the ball coming in. He goes down. Muhammad makes a great catch. What all 4 officials did was they looked at each other. Did you see it hit? Did you see it hit? And no one.
Burline with time over the middle, complete down to the 5. That'll be another first down. 3rd and goal. Floyd. They crossed him up and gave the ball to the fullback.
The flag is against Buffalo. Bruce Smith was offside. This is a touchdown.
Quiet for that Buffalo defense. Wilson, the owner of the Buffalo Bills, who has been enjoying the month of October to no end after that slow start, seeing his team trying to win its 4th in a row. Flutie under pressure, got it to Smith, and that one is going to lose yardage.
But he has enough presence to be able to get some kind of grasp on the ball and just shot put it out end over end.
Jason Peter was almost ready to say, make a wish, little fella. Trying to change the play, and Thurman Thomas can't hear it. Drilled by Mike Barrow. Moles! You won't catch him. Eric Moles, touchdown. 82 yards. What a throw by Flutie.
What an incredible throw by Doug Flutie. The route is, Moles manages to get on top of the defense. That's key in a corner pattern. He's on top of Evans. Again, Evans can't jam him. Now all he can do is try and run with him. Watch the ball come in. Just over the top, and he's not going to get caught.
You know, we asked Flutie about Doug Evans and that broken hand. He said, we're going there. There's no reason for us not to. And if you look at Moles, he goes inside Doug Evans on his left side where he can't get a hold of him.
Christie with the point after. In 1.5 quarters, Eric Moles has 5 catches, 145 yards, and 2 touchdowns from 5'9" Doug Flutie. Receiver to Andre Reed. They've got it now in Moles. Fred Lane. Manny Martin takes him out of bounds, but not until he reaches inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 for Fred Lane.
I said before.
Burline, Muhammad can't hold it. Separated by Manny Martin.
Fires it into the void as Muhammad goes up. Probably would have been a catch if he was able to hang on to it, because he would have been knocked out of bounds by the defender. But he doesn't get both feet down. Good defensive play.
Bad step. They can't get it down. And the punter, Walter, throwing it downfield. Would have been a 52-yard field goal, but they couldn't handle the snap.
You see the Holisek, what he did? I mean, this, you talk about heads-up football by a linebacker. Holisek, number 52, instead of catching the ball, which would have been the ball there, knocks it down.
Flutie under pressure. That one is picked up by Kevin Green. Green with the coverage on Antoine Smith, and he made a heck of a play.
And that was Antoine Smith, and that's just a great interception, going down for the ball.
Sometimes you try and make a little too much out of plays. Get his head around the last second. That's a perfectly played ball. Run with the receiver. When he looks up, you look up, and then he gets that inside hand to knock it away.
Thomas Smith out of North Carolina. Burline dumps it to Johnson. Anthony Johnson down inside the 10-yard line. First down, Panthers.
It's inside.
Burline over the middle. Henry Jones. Henry Jones with the interception. Intended for Carrier. But Henry Jones cut in front of the pattern. Gets his third interception of the season. Huge play for the strong safety.
Line sees it's way too tight. Just way too tight down there. He had a clear vision. Couldn't squeeze it in.
Henry Jones. Jackson for the Toyota halftime report. 239 to 162. And the time of possession, Carolina actually leading in that category. They have one of the worst time of possession records in the NFL. It's, in fact, they're 30th at 25 minutes and a assist.
Watch the guys that block Bruce. 81, that's this now. He gets a block. There's Brockemeyer, number 78 on Bruce Smith. Bruce makes a great play going down the line. Now here's Brockemeyer again with Garcia. Now Walls blocks Bruce Smith. So they're going to let everybody block him.
Burline to Walls. Wesley Walls cast on his hand and all, makes another catch, his third, up to the 31, maybe the...
Hansen does this now.
Oh, no.
How is... Well, he just grabs him. He doesn't... you know, it's his shoulder in the chest, not his head.
That is a terrible call.
I'm sorry. I mean, they just... You know, they've gone so far to protect the quarterbacks, and I certainly understand it, but you got to let them
into the ground, and that's what they see.
Ismail on the end around. And Gabe Northern made the play on defense.
In the first half of this football game, different ways of delivering the ball. There's a little push pass, then you bounce one up in the air for a touchdown, then you make a perfectly thrown corner route. He's thrown every throw you can make, except here where he tries to force the play and throws the interception. Trying to do almost a little too much at times, but gosh, he's fun to watch.
Flutie, Sam Gash. Should have a first down just across the 20 where Tony Veland made the tackle.
We told him, number 56. Watch this, Flutie. He just takes off run. Here's Michael Barrow on the top of the screen. Look at him. He cuts back inside of him. He's on the ground.
I don't know about that one either.
You know, that's a terrible call.
Well, that's a tough way to lose 15 yards. Thurman Thomas gets about 3. And another flag. The quick out complete to Reed. He'll pick up a couple. Flutie has gone over the 200-yard mark for the third time in a row. In his previous starts, in his previous NFL incarnation before he was exiled to the CFL, he never had a 200-yard passing game.
Let me just say, being exiled to the...
And watch John Fina. Now, you're not going down yet. You got some work to do yet. Let's get him back on his feet and move him around and throw the ball. That's beautiful.
Slams the brakes on Alexander, misses him. Fina helps him.
Someone in Buffalo's huddle is smiling. Flutie, a completion to the 30. Got it to Kevin Williams.
Livable, if not spectacular.
Steve Christie from 47. And he got it. Back to Charlotte after this. $5 million too. He's going to be the starter. Flutie under pressure. Thurman Thomas. He's amazing.
Oh, the fake. First of all, there was a fake to Thurman Thomas. Then he hits Kevin Green and knocks him off stride. And then he catches the ball. So Thurman Thomas does 3 things. One, watch him to the right, 34. The fake to him, bam, he'll hit Kevin Green, knocks him inside. Now watch, Flutie gets away from Kevin Green, and Thurman Thomas goes downfield and gets open. That's experience. Those are veteran plays.
Thomas thriving.
Questions come up. Right now, they've got a perfect scenario.
2nd and 9. Thurman Thomas, touchdown. Because Antoine Smith has the sprained ankle, Thurman Thomas stays in on all downs and rips off a touchdown run.
Joe Panos, look at the blocking here. Here's Reamer's kicking out. Fina gets a good block. Panos gets an excellent block. Here he comes around number 72. Watch Thurman just break this tackle of Doug Evans.
The extra point is good, and Thurman Thomas now being used as a 3rd down back for the most part may extend his career for a long time.
Thurman Thomas still showing he has a lot of power as he breaks through. Tony Veland, number 36, is going to slice across and try and make the tackle, and he just manages to step out and get it through. Doug Evans just continues to have problems with his hand. Here comes Moles trying.
And the Carolina Panthers have seen this before. Their fans, looking right down the barrel of 0-7, are leaving Ericsson Stadium. Berline in trouble. Hansen. Boy, did you see Hansen take him down ever so gently?
Well, this is the type of situation you get into from a quarterback where now you know that the defensive line is going to tee you off. You just
career highs tonight, 245 yards, and the rating 131.9. That is almost off the scale.
Well, you know, the one thing about this Buffalo Bills team, and I happen to live in Buffalo.
Flutie completes it to Lonnie Johnson up to the 35-yard line. Linton. 40, 35, 25. Had Brent Alexander as a passenger for the last 15.
Jonathan Linton has been hurt for a few weeks, and they really liked him. But when you
for first.
well, Ralph Wilson's football team over the next 5 weeks plays all divisional opponents. They're going to wind up playing in the AFC East for the next month. So a lot of what this team is going to be able to do will be determined in the month of November.
2 and 47. This is 44. And he got it.
Christie's kick is good.
Christie, 3 field goals from better than 40 yards, and the count rises to 30-7. Berline to Carrier. Mark Carrier inside the 15-yard line.
Watch him. Just in a second. Looks up. As soon as he reaches his hand up, he pulls that right arm away so that he can't make a play on the ball. If you can't get to the ball, get the receiver's hands away or arm away as quickly as you can. Doug Evans can't do that with a cast on his hand.
3rd down. Berline. Carrier, touchdown. Pressure again, and they got him this time. The sack goes to Sean Price, who's coming back off a knee injury. Talk about old quarterbacks, and I do mean old.
Of the problems that they had on offense.
5 catches, 100 yards for Carrier. The Rocket can't hold it. Is it intercepted? It is. Picked off in the end zone by Ray Jackson on the tip. Berline thought he had a touchdown. Instead, it's a pick.
Manny Martin does a fabulous job of shoe tops. Berline tries to get this thing in. Martin tips it up. Jackson puts it away.
And then the first black market in breakfast cereal. You can't find a box.
We have them. Paul and I got ours. I'm anxious to try it, aren't you, Paul?
Oh, I can't wait.
That's a souvenir, folks.
Oh, then I won't touch it.
Oh, 30, Carolina 14 coming up next. Sports Center. Dan Patrick and Kenny Mayne with a complete wrap-up of the day in sports. For Joe Theismann, Paul McGuire, Solomon Wilcox, and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. Good night from Carolina. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.